Guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video it has been sped up because otherwise you'd be here watching for about an hour. I decided to make a brush holder and this is what you're seeing obviously in the video. You'll see a better picture of it just in a second, like now. Yeah, so basically this has all been made with acrylic. And the only thing that wasn't acrylic was those big pointy leaf things. So all I'm doing is starting off by putting the thing to hold the brush in. I'm just securing that in place using more acrylic. I did go with a red glittery base, but I decided just to go over the top of that. So I'm just applying some white acrylic at the moment, but this will get covered over using some green later on. Okay, so now I'm going to come in and start making the flamingo's neck. So what I'm going to do is take a large bead of this pink acrylic, allow it to go to the mouldable stage, and then I'll roll it inside this foreign backing paper to create a big long sausage. And then that was put into position the way I wanted it to be positioned and left to set properly. So all I've done here is use a lot of white to create a body, and I'm just going over the top using the same pink that I did for the neck. Now the head is getting put on with a little bead, which is then sculpted round. Now obviously this is going to have a flat side, so when I do lift it off I do come in with more acrylic to make sure that head is all in proportion. I also use some white to create is it a beak? I'm not sure, which you'll see in a second. So what I'm doing here is just making the legs. So they were done in the same way as doing the neck, but obviously a lot thinner. So now that beak's done, I'm going to come in with another bead of that pink and pop the head on, well, the neck and the head. And now I'm going to be making the inside of a flower, like the flower body thing. I'm not very good with describing this today. I really don't know what's wrong. I think I need to sleep. So anyway, I'm making, I think they're tulips, and I'm doing that using the white acrylic. So just two of them are done in exactly the same way, but I'm only showing you one, as I said, otherwise we would be here for a long time. So I'm just making that shape, and then once it starts to set up I will come in and roll the sides over onto each other, if that makes sense, but you'll see that in a second. And then I do come in and add on that little yellow flower bud thing that goes in the middle. I'm really sorry. I honestly should not do voiceovers when I'm tired. So I made 2 of these, and then I do come in and start putting on those legs. So again, all I've done is put a bead of the pink on and just held the leg in place, and then this is me making those little feet. So again, just using the pink acrylic, and I do come in and add on some like claw things. I'm not very good with flamingo anatomy, but like the little spiky bits that come out, they're sort of like toenails. Oh, honestly, I give up already. So once those legs are on and in place, I do come on and start adding some colour to that body. So all I'm doing is taking different colours and just blending them out. I don't need this to be perfect because they're supposed to be feathers, and I will come in later on and add on more 3D feathers. So I'm just going to allow you to watch as I'm doing this. So as you can see, I'm just using the acrylic to paint on the design on the, it's not really a design, but you know what I mean, like the colours of the beak. You could come in and paint this, but I just felt at the time I just wanted to create this and just using acrylic. Sorry, I can't speak for some reason today. So yeah, I just wanted to keep it all acrylic, so that's why I decided to do it this way. So this was me just creating those little 3D feathers, and all I'm doing is placing small beads of acrylic randomly, and then flatten it out over the top of the other one. So I start off at the base of the tail and work my way up so that those feathers are going over, like overlapping the last lot, if that makes sense. And I do this all over and blend it in near the neck area. So once I was happy with that and it was all set, I did remove the flamingo from the pokey stick thing that I had it on. Great explanation again. And then I'm just coming in and adding some green to the base of this. Now some of this will get covered over using like a rock that I make, but I just wanted to put this down as a base layer. So I then moved on to making some leaves, and to do that I'm using different colours of green. and a little bit of yellow, and then we're just shaping those leaves using my brush. Now I did make several of these, but I'm only showing you me making the one because they're all exactly done the same way. So my rock is in place, and all I'm doing now is coming in with that white acrylic and just basically encapsulating that foil that's in place there to hide it and give it a rocky appearance. I will then come in with some black acrylic and brush over the top, which you didn't see because my camera stopped filming. I had a phone call, so I do apologise. But all I'm doing now is just placing everything that I'd made on to finish it off, and that was it finished, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next video.